Hi, thanks for joining to learn a little bit more about what Arcadia Abroad can offer you in Latin America this summer. We have two programs that are both offered in Cuernavaca, Mexico. And Cuernavaca is the capital of Mexico's Morelos state. It means a place near the forest or surrounded by trees, and its nickname is the City of Eternal Spring. It is a mid-sized city with a population of about 375,000. And as you can see from the pictures on the right-hand side, it is a very vibrant, beautiful urban setting. And it's about 90 minutes south of Mexico City. And the weather here is a balmy 70 to 80 degrees all year round. We offer these programs in partnership with Augsburg University. So where you'll be taking classes while you're in Cuernavaca is the aptly named Casa Augsburg, and it's located in the San Anton neighborhood, which is about a 15 to 20 minute walk from downtown. And to see a little bit more of Casa Augsburg, we have a quick video, which I'll play now. There is way more included in the program cost than just your class tuition, including your housing. Housing for our Mexico programs is typically a homestay in which you'll be the only student. If necessary, you will be placed in a homestay with any special considerations that you may have, such as dietary requirements like being a vegetarian or a vegan, or if you would prefer to be placed within an LGBTQ-friendly household. If you're unable to participate in the homestay, there is limited dormitory housing available. International medical insurance is also included during your time in Mexico, as well as any in-country transportation that is necessary for class or excursions. Speaking of which, all meals and excursions are also included, which is a great bonus. Excursions may include guest speakers, trips to local groups, businesses, and museums, or even notable Mexican locations such as the Puebla, the Nevado del Toluca volcano, Mexico City, and more. The first program I wanted to highlight today is our Language and Culture in Mexico program. With this program, you will earn 4 credits over a 3.5-week-long session, and we are offering 3 sessions of this program this summer, and you can opt in for more than one if you wish. The first session runs from May 20th to June 14th, and for that one, you have to apply by March 1st. The other 2 sessions run from June 10th to July 5th, and July 1st to July 26th, and for both of those you have to apply by March 15th. As you may have guessed by the name, it is a very language-centric program, but what's really great about it is that it is beginner friendly. You don't have to have a baseline level of Spanish in order to participate. The only exception to that is if you want to participate in our internship option. More on that in a bit, but if you want to participate in that, you will need at least 2 semesters of college-level Spanish or the equivalent to be able to participate. With this program, you can take courses in beginner through advanced levels of Spanish, Spanish for specific industries like business, healthcare, and ministry, courses in Mexican and Latin American cultural studies and literature, and there's also an independent research option should you be interested in that. If you are interested in and eligible for our internship option, you will be matched according to your academic and personal interests within local nonprofits, which offers a fantastic opportunity for cultural immersion. Some examples of organizations you could be placed in are those involving children's services and education, women's autonomy and reproductive rights, and indigenous Mexican rights, and more. With this, you will have 112 hours with the local nonprofit you were placed in, as well as 20 hours of class time. And some majors that really might benefit from this option are those studying cultural studies, environmental studies, women's studies, health science, history, political science, religion, Spanish, and more. The second program that we have running in Cuernavaca this summer is our Medical Spanish and Clinical Observership. This is a 7.5-week-long program over which you will earn 8 credits. The session runs from June 10th to August 2nd, and the application deadline is March 15th. Now, if you are studying nursing, public health, biomedical sciences, or any sort of pre-med, this is the program for you. However, there is a prerequisite for this program. You do need at least 4 semesters of college-level Spanish or the equivalent to be eligible. In this program, you will take a course on Spanish for healthcare professionals. There will be 60 hours of class time taught by a bilingual professor, as well as the clinical observership, where you'll have between 120 to 150 observation hours, and there will also be seminar participation involved. To learn a little bit more about this program, let's hear from some students who did it themselves.
Hi, I'm Jesse Cervantes. I'm in Cuernavaca, Morelos right now. Right now I'm studying abroad for a summer internship, the medical internship that's offered through the CGEE program at Augsburg. That means I had to be here for 2 sessions, which is perfectly fine because I enjoyed every day of it. In my internship, what they did was put me in 2 sites. They put me in a clinic that was in a local village, and then they put me in a public hospital for people in Cuernavaca that didn't have any form of insurance to pay for any medical procedures that were going to be needed. I learned a lot. There was a lot of observational experience, a lot of communicating between between patients. I was able to gain the respect and trust and the common skills that you need in order to just in general talk to people in Cuernavaca. I really enjoyed it. I'd highly recommend this to any biology major that wants to go into any medical program after college because it's a lot of experience and it's really well deserved, and I am really glad that I got the opportunity to do it.
Yeah, me too. My name's Oksana. I'm actually staying here for another session, so in just 2 weeks I got another 3.5 weeks here. I also loved every single day of it. It's a really, really awesome experience. I was also given the opportunity to have that medical internship, and I was placed into a different hospital, public, right?
I'm public. You were government.
Government hospital, and I also floated to his hospital as well. And they just kind of pair you up with a doctor here and there. I was paired up with a pediatrician. He was paired up with a gynecologist, and we kind of switched out here and there. We got to see a lot of different things, and definitely an experience that I don't think we can fully get in the States. So we were definitely very fortunate for that. And for those who miss home really quickly, we are placed into a homestay with a family, and we're cooked for, we're taken care of, we're talked with, you're not alone here, and it's just a really, really awesome experience. And getting that 24/7 Spanish was really great. I'm able to now say I'm really fluent now in Spanish, and that's something I was not able to say before this, and I don't think I would be able to have that possibility in the States because you don't really get to speak that 24/7 outside of your Spanish class. So it was super great, and yeah, definitely recommend you guys trying this out.
If you are excited about these programs we have running in Mexico this summer, I invite you to go ahead and scan those QR codes you see on your screen. They go to the specific program pages on our website where you can learn more. You'll be able to see course syllabi, a breakdown of program costs, and you can even apply if you're ready today. To hear more about what it was like to study abroad in Cuernavaca, here's a video from a student named Jackie who participated in the Language and Culture in Mexico program.
Hello, my name is Jackie. I'm here right now at Casa Augsburg in Cuernavaca, Mexico. I'm a student at Augsburg University, and I'm here studying Spanish at the Universal School down the street. I've been here for about a month now, and I've had a really great experience so far. However, that didn't come for free. There's definitely a lot of worries that I had before coming here, like being alone, not getting along with people, um, failing my classes, everything that could be under the umbrella, I definitely thought of. But if my time here has taught me anything, it's definitely taught me that you will get along with people, you will find people to hang out with. Me, myself, I rely a lot on my host family to help me get through a lot of my struggles. It's honestly one of the best experiences I've ever had. Go ahead. I think that living in a host family here and Casa Augsburg's program is a really integral part of living here in Mexico. You get to experience a lot of the culture that Cuernavaca has to offer, and you get to experience all of the love that the local people of Mexico have to offer as well. It's honestly a very eye-opening experience, and you won't feel alone for a lot of things that'll make you happy. So if you're feeling scared, if you're feeling like you might not be able to do that, there's a lot of support for you, especially here at Casa Augsburg itself. I do identify as LGBTQ+. I'm not going to go into that right now because I don't have that much time. But that definitely played a role into me coming here and having fears, because it's a brand new country for most people. For a lot of people it's their first time out of country, and you never know how people will react to you. But I will have to say that you will find your community here, you will find people that you mesh with, especially because Casa Augsburg and Augsburg in general is so diverse and inclusive. It won't be a worry for long. The people here are very accepting. They don't ask too many questions. They go with the flow, and it's really a different environment than back in the States. So if you're scared that you might not be accepted, put those fears to rest, and I promise you, you'll find it to be different.
That's all for this presentation today. Thank you so much for joining us to hear a little bit about what you can do with Arcadia Abroad in Mexico this summer. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at arcadiaabroadinquiries@arcadia.edu, or you can join us Monday through Thursday anytime between 12:30 and 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time for our open office hours in our very fun virtual office in Gather. The QR code on the screen leads right to it, or you can find the link on our website. Thanks again for joining. Have a great rest of your day.